and this is your TC Weekly Update. We're so glad that you're joining us today. They're in the United States right now. Looking forward to that. Please make sure that you plan on being here for the service and then for the lunch afterwards. It's a great day, and I just want to say one more time, there are well over 100 churches that support Bobby and Jenny, and they have 8 Sundays in the United States. And they always come here, and that is such a great honor, and I just want to make sure that we honor them right back. Jenny's father was one of my mentors during ordination. That's really cool. Yes. So, hey, want to remind everybody that Wednesday evening, prayer meeting starts at 5:30, and then right after prayer meeting, we go into Bible study at 6:30. The Bible study is working out well. You can meet here at 6:30. If you are not close, if you're joining us from Texas, Oklahoma, Virginia, Ohio, you can still participate. All you have to do is let me know, 260-433-4404, and you can zoom in on that and you can be a part of it. And I think that that's really been going well. It's been exciting that so many different people can be a part of that when they're not able to be right here in the building. So.
Absolutely. It was really great last Wednesday, and I'm excited to continue to see it develop and grow.
If you miss it on Wednesday night,
oh yeah,
it's up on our YouTube channel and also on our Facebook page. No, okay.
I don't know. Hopefully we kept it.
Very shortly after it's done on Wednesday night.
Absolutely. For any gentlemen, the men's group meets every Saturday morning at 8 at Bob Calt's house. If you need directions, please get a hold of one of us or talk to Bob. And where is it? Exactly. It's right there. Just got to follow those directions.
Right around the corner and right to the right.
There you go.
And Bob just talked to me this morning. I just want to remind you that the group started out for single men, widowers, whatever. But now everybody is invited to that, and they're having a great time and packing Bob's house out. So it doesn't matter who you are. If you're a gentleman that's interested in some good fellowship and some good food, Bob's place right around the corner,
About 3 blocks down. There you go. Hey, I wanted to remind you that you can give online whether you're joining us from afar or not. I know that I have mine set up on AutoPay, and so literally every paycheck, it just does its thing. I don't even have to think about it or click any buttons. If you're sitting inside the service and in-house with us today, there are QR codes that'll get you directly to the giving link of our website. It's easy and convenient and quick, and you can use your debit card or a check or whatever in the case that you forgot to bring something or it's just easier for you.
Speaking of tillmanchurch.org, today you can find the bulletin for today, the sermon notes. There are verse of the day on there. If you missed a one call, you can get on there and listen to the one call again.
That's so cool.
Just a whole lot of things going on there, and it's constantly being updated, so check out tillmanchurch.org.
Hey, PB and I got our stuff together for July at least. We got a newsletter available for you. Is it on the website?
It is at tillmanchurch.org, and it's out in the vestibule.
Yeah, and we're still hunting down people that are interested in taking part in that. So if you like to write or draw or you read something or see something that you'd like to share, please touch base with myself or Brenda. We'd love to have you in the newsletter.
If you have a prayer request, you can text that to 260-433-4404. You can do that anytime up until we go to prayer, and we'll include that today. But don't hesitate. If you have a prayer request on your heart, Pastor and I will be praying for that through the week. And also, if you have a prayer request that you don't want out on the internet or even don't want out in public at Tillman Church, let me know, and Pastor and I will still be praying those prayers. We'll just do that in private to respect you. So
Absolutely.
don't feel like you can't give us a prayer request because it's going to go someplace that you don't want it to, because the main thing is that we can pray for you. And if it needs to be private, that's perfect.
Absolutely. Hey, for the worship team, we are back to Tuesday nights at 6 o'clock for worship practice, and then on Sunday mornings at 8. So for the worship team, I know that we had changed things for the month of June, but we are back to Tuesdays at 6.
Okay, we've been talking about this. We're looking for some volunteers to sit up here and take Deanna and I's place to do the morning announcements. Also, we have started on Communion Sunday, somebody other than myself or Pastor Deanna doing the devotion for communion, very short devotion during communion time. So if you are interested in doing the announcements or doing the communion devotion, if you have any ideas for announcements or locations, let us know. And as I promised, each one of you is on the hot board, so if you don't volunteer, we're going to be calling you, just letting you know. And to go along with that, just one last thing. With the technology that we've been able to accrue here lately, if you are joining us remotely, Pam, or from Texas, any place, and you would like to do the announcements, you can actually do the announcements, and we can get them back here and get them on the YouTube channel and have them for Sunday morning. So we've done that a couple of times.
Yep.
We had our announcements live from Tennessee a couple of weeks ago, so just keep that in mind.
Yeah, and they're a blast. It's a lot of fun to do. We'll get stuff to you early so you can read over it, and all the cool locations. If you're going on vacation, you're already on the list. I'm just telling you. We're going to have announcements live from every state we can get. And we wanted to remind you that this Sunday is Building Fund Sunday. Today is Building Fund Sunday. Also, the Building Fund does not go for things like our utility bills or things like that. It is for permanent improvements. Thank you. Permanent improvements only. So, like not light bulbs, things like that. Things that if we were to move, we couldn't pick up and take with us. And you can give to the Building Fund all month long, but we make a special Sunday for it the first of the month.
Speaking of Building Fund Sunday, and we don't use that money for light bulbs, I need some help because I'm still not able to get on a ladder. Well, I think I can, but there's some sitting here that say no. Anyhow, we've got a bunch of light bulbs that need changed again, so if there's somebody that can help me out with that, please get a hold of me.
We started talking a little bit about TC merch, and we are excited to get it going and get it started. So stay tuned. We don't have a big update yet, but we are looking to get some samples and have them here to show you guys. It's going to be pretty cool.
Several different shirts, some coffee mugs, some glasses, some mouse pads, some
backpacks.
I don't know. There's a bunch of stuff.
All the cups. Oh.
And I just want to say, I don't have anything to show you, but I want you to think about this. We want to honor Vicki Tapman and her fight with cancer. And we have a special shirt that we are going to have. And if you would like to purchase one, we're going to sell them for what they cost, just to break even. But we're going to sell those for a couple of weeks. And then we're going to have a Sunday where all of us are going to wear our shirts to church and surprise Vicky and her family and present them with shirts. And it's a really, really cool design. Between now and when we start rocking and rolling, we might even be able to throw that up on the screen.
Absolutely, we can.
But stay tuned, because next week I'm going to start talking about that, especially while Vicky's not here, so that we can surprise her. But what an inspiration she has been, being here at church, and just the joy that she has in her heart with everything that she's going through. So
Absolutely.
stay tuned. Got some cool things coming up. Service getting ready to start, so everybody get your seats. Here we go.